How to make your rental application stand out so you get your dream place. Finding your dream home is exciting, but getting it, that's the real challenge. In today's very competitive market, your application needs to shine. Want to know the secret of making agents love you and landlords choose you? I've got you covered. Step 1. Start with a strong inquiry email. Your rental application journey begins before you even step into the property. Most landlords and agents will see your inquiry email first, so make it count. For a lot of agents, it is easier for them to receive the inquiry by email and then call you to set up the viewing. So imagine there is a property that just went live and maybe 50 people are applying for it. Half of them gave their phone number and half of them didn't. The agent will first call the 25 people that did share their phone number, set up viewings with them, and then only if they still have viewings available, they will contact the other half, ask for their phone number to book the viewing. So sharing your phone number could make the difference between getting the viewing or not. I made a video where I give you examples and practical tips on how to write this email, so make sure to check it out if you need help with that. Step 2. Understand the agent's perspective. Once you've got a viewing, remember that it's not only you checking out the property, it's also the agents evaluating you. The agents work for the landlord. They want to find tenants who will pay rent on time and be responsible about the property. So make a good first impression. Be on time and show enthusiasm about the property, even if you're not sure if you're going to apply. Ask lots of questions that will show that you are responsible and interested. I also made a video where I share a list of questions that you can ask during a viewing. I will link it in the description if you want to watch it. Step 3. Apply immediately. If you like a property, don't delay. Apply as soon as possible. Even if you hesitate between a few properties, or you are waiting to hear back from another agent, or maybe you have more viewings booked, it doesn't matter. Sending an application is not a commitment to rent. So if you find better in the meantime, you will still be able to withdraw your application. But at least you give yourself a head start if you do end up selecting this property. What to include in your application? Introduce yourself. Share your name, your background, your current living situation, what you do for work. Then specify the property details to make sure that everybody is talking about the same place. Mention the address, rent amount, lease term, and any request like repainting or furniture to be removed. And finally, make your case. This is where you want to be a bit more personal and talk about your hobbies and why you would make a good tenant and take good care of the property. Step 4. How to make a stronger application. If you're in a competitive city or you just really want the place, you can add a few things to your application to stand out from the crowd. Offer a longer lease. Landlords prefer stability, so offering an 18 or 24 months lease instead of the standard 12 months will make your application more appealing. For the landlord, it is guaranteed income for a longer period, and for you, it is a guaranteed rent that will not go up for a set period of time. Offer to pay rent upfront. If you are lucky enough to be in a situation where you can afford to pay 1, 2, or more months of rent upfront, put it in your application. Even if they don't require it, it will show that you are financially secure. Be flexible on moving date. Landlords don't like gaps between tenants, so if you are able to move straight in, it will make your application stronger. In some cases, it might mean that you have to pay 2 rents for a period of time, the rent for your old place and the rent for your new place. If this is your case, I have some strategies on how to limit the financial burden on you during this period of time. If you would like to see a video on that, just let me know in the comments. Showcase references. Attach as many good references as possible to your application, even if it's just a quick email from an old landlord and not a formal reference. The more you can add, the better. It will show the agent that you have a long history of renting and a good track record. The agent might ask for references anyway, but being proactive and adding them to the application yourself will definitely make you stand out. Offer small repairs. If the property needs minor work, like repainting a wall, you can offer to handle it yourself. The landlord will appreciate having to pay for material only and not for labor, and not having to coordinate with contractors. Now, I'm not saying that you should do a bunch of work for free for the landlord, but I'm just trying to give you as many strategies as possible to make your application stand out. So take what is useful and leave the rest. I created an example of what your application could look like. You can either type it in an email or in a Word document. The template is available in my apartment hunting checklist that you can download for free. The link is in the description. Step 5. The screening process. Once your application is submitted, the agents will run a few checks on you. Usually, the checks include a credit check, a proof of income, and some past references. You can prepare by having all the documents ready beforehand so that when the agent asks you, the process can be expedited. Just imagine, maybe the agent is hesitating between two applicants and one is quick to answer and one is not. If you are the one who is quick to answer, they might choose you just for this reason. So to recap, make a good first impression, and it starts by the email that you send to book a viewing and then showing up on time during the viewing, showing interest and asking questions. If you like a place, apply straight away, don't wait until you decided between a few places, and make your application as strong as possible by adding as many strengths as possible. Be organized, polite, responsive, and you will get your dream place. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to download your free checklist. And I suggest that you watch this video next.